strong drive to the hoop.
Jerick, the turnaround shot, nothing but net. Wamar rings the bell with a three.
Chavez drills in a three.
Lastimosa.
Over the defense. What a big shot for Comboy.
MPBL National Champion.
Comboy rings the bell there for the Tamaras. 80. And the Tamaras booking their first ever playoff appearance.
Mindoro survived the play-in and are having their best season.
Sedoripa behind the line, swishes it through.
This crowd is up on their feet. Joseph Sedoripa.
South Division champions away, ready to make another deep playoff run.
Three. Yes. Banal dumps it to Simon, who's fouled. The basket will count. And Jodel Fuentes right between the eyes.
Which team will strike first? Is it the Tamarus or the Huskers? It's officially playoff time in the South Division. Live from the Quezon Convention Center, it's the Quezon Huskers hosting the history-making Mindoro Tamarus in this game of the quarterfinals. Mga kaliga, masasaksihan natin ngayong gabi the underdogs with heart versus the powerhouse with pride. Will Mindoro shock the South, or will the Huskers continue to prove why they are the kings of the South Division? The stage is set. Playoff starts now for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Yes, it's definitely that time of the year. It's the playoffs, and we are back at the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena City, Quezon. The number 1 seed, Quezon Huskers, they reached glory in this very same venue last year, having lifted the South Division trophy. Makakalaban nila the Mindoro Tamaras, making their first playoffs appearance dito sa Liga na Bawat Pilipino. Mindoro and Quezon defy or dominate. Yan po ang ating kwento sa seryeng to. Number 1 against number 8. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Siyempre magandang gabi din sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube, pusup.com. And we are live on Solar Sports. And we'd like to thank Lyra Punsalan for that great intro. And Coach Mike, itong laban natin, no, number 1 versus number 8. You think Mindoro here has the tools to pull off an upset in this series?
They should collectively as a team. It is tough to go up against the Quezon Huskers, but it's gonna take everyone in the Tamaras to come up with a win against the Huskers.
Oo, no, silipin muna natin ang ating playoff bracket because we have one game already done dito sa ating South Division. Basilan and Jensan ang naglaban kanina. The Warriors eking out that victory in Game 1, 1-0 ang seryeng yon. Rizal and Binyan, Batangas and Zamboanga, magsisimula yung series na yan later this week. You know, sa North, Abra and Caloocan already grabbing the head start in their respective series. San Juan and Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija will be hosting Game 1 of the series between San Juan and Pasay and Nueva against Pangasinan. So, wow. That is a lot to digest sa ating opener dito. No? Mindoro making their first appearance in the playoffs. This is their best season, no doubt. And nakita natin with the support of Mayor Ina. And this team has collectively rose to the challenge dito sa season na to.
And they do that with a lot of togetherness. And that to me is just a reflection of the kind of support that Mayor Ina has provided these Tamaras. And true enough, kung ikaw ay Tamaras ngayon, you don't wanna, come home empty-handed. You wanna continue competing in this playoffs.
Now, one player who has given a lot of pride to Mindoro and also a lot of pride to my partner because alam ko, medyo may ano siya dito, fellow bidista.
Oh, yes.
The Bam Bam Gamalinda who yung book niya lang dito, yung medyo light no? Pero yung kanyang laro, hindi. You know, he's been a heavyweight for this team.
Oo, totoo. May backstory yung kulay ng buhok na yan. Pero itong ganda ng shooting percentage this season for Bam Gamalinda, 44%. To go with 5.7 rebounds per game, and including in that series, in that play-in, just shows you how much heart and how much compete do you have in a Bam Gamalinda.
Well, Bam Gamalinda, he takes a lot of shots from the perimeter, so that's very impressive. Yung kanyang field goal percentage. Kasapan naman natin ang Kings of the South, the Quezon Huskers, who are coming into this one as the heavy favorite because of their lineup, because of their history. 2023 was when they started their life here in the MPBL. 2024 was when they grabbed their first trophy. That was last season when they reached the national finals and won the South Division. But this team has really established a winning culture in just a few seasons here in the MPBL.
Man, I love that you mentioned about winning culture, because definitely that's the thing that brought Huskers to where they are now, and the hope is to get back into the finals and to win it all eventually this season.
Well, you know, the franchise has been led by a lot of players, pero ito sa akin para one of the most exciting players to have ever worn the Quezon Huskers jersey, LJ Gonzalez. You know, what else can you say about this player? He has been tremendous para sa franchise na to.
And doing everything that's needed for the Huskers in order for them to get to where they are now. The 10.4 points per game, ang ganda ng field goal shooting, and ang kagandahan rin dito kay LJ, kung hindi i-score, re-rebound, assist, kukuha ng steals. And that to me is the value that you get out of an LJ Gonzalez. You wouldn't know what you're gonna get each game.
And not to mention, a take charge guy down the stretch,
right.
no, kung kailangan nila yung mga puntos. No? Pag-usapan natin, no? There are a lot of matchups here na very, very interesting. Pero ito, isa sa pinaka-interesting because it's a battle between the two shooters here on both teams. The Comboy, a streaky shooter, just like his counterpart on the other side, Judel Fuentes. You know, parehong gunner ng kanilang kupunan. No? Ang question dito, sino ang puputok sa larong to?
Totoo ka dyan. Sino ang puputok? Yan ang malaking tanong. And this is like really looking yourself in the mirror. Pareho ito, magaling sa 3 points, taas ng percentage. And to your point, it's a matter of who will actually do good in 3-point shooting and producing for their team.
And look at the numbers here. Pareho halos. No? Just a slight edge in the scoring department and in the field goals. Pero in 3-point shooting, halos pareho sila pati sa assist and rebound. So,
Indeed.
alam mo ang makukuha mo sa pareho players na to, and we'll see kung sino nga ang kanilang sinong mangunguna sa kanilang kupunan. Let's go to Lyra, who is with Ino and Judel.
Maraming salamat si Delph. I'm now with Comboy of the Mindoro Tamaras and Judel Fuentes of the Quezon Huskers. Magsimula muna tayo kay Ino. Grabe yung momentum mo coming into the series, scoring efficiently and leading your team in assists. Gaano kalaki ang motivation mo para sa first ever playoff run ng Mindoro?
Sobrang laki ng motivation namin, especially we made history na nakapasok ang Mindoro sa playoffs, sa franchise nila. And also yung mga teammates namin, kasi kami as teammates, we're really a family na kayang ipaglaban ng bawat isa and on and off the court. So bibigyan ng best namin and let's see for another history.
History in the making. Maraming salamat, Comboy of the Mindoro Tamaras. And now, of course, we have Judel Fuentes of the Quezon Huskers. Judel, pareho kayong all-star guards ni Ino. What can we expect from you personally, lalo na't all eyes are on Quezon as the South Division Kings?
Alam naman namin si Enoch is talagang streaky shooter, no, and scorer sa team nila. Kaya kailangan namin siyang ma-minimize yung score niya. And kailangan namin madepensahan talaga, and kailangan namin to pagtrabahuan tong game na to. And also, kami naman lahat na nagtatrabaho kumbaga one page kami lahat, lalo na sa mga coaches na talagang pinupush kami araw-araw sa mga ensayo namin.
And Judel, umpisa na nga ng playoff run ninyo. Anong mensahe mo para sa mga Quezonians na nandito at patuloy na sumusuporta sa inyo?
Una, papasalamat po kami sa inyo, taga Quezon, and sana po wag po kayong sawang sumuporta po sa Team Huskers. And sana makuha po natin yung goal natin na umabot pa sa dulo.
Maraming salamat, Judel Fuentes of the Quezon Huskers. Now let's turn you over to Richard Campos for the starters.
A very good evening. We get tonight's main game as we bring you the playoffs of the 2025 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7 at the Quezon Convention Center. Live on Solar Sports, pusupi.com and on YouTube channel, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Mindoro Tamaras versus your Quezon Huskers. Join me in welcoming the starting lineups. Let's begin with the 8th-seeded Mindoro Tamaras. Playing center number 27, Jonas Tibayan. Two-guard number 21, Hans Maikong. Forward number 17, the playing assistant coach, Joseph Sedoripa. Point guard number 16, RJ Ramirez. Power forward number 6, Riego Bam Bam Kamalinda. The head coach, Benji Chidoro. Assisted by Kim Cinco. Playing assistant coaches, Axel Inigo and Ken Bono. Assisted by Carla Nusa and JC Libunao. The team manager, Sandra Norte. Team owner is Paula Oriental Mindoro. Honorable Mayor Jennifer Ina Alegre Cruz. And now, the South Division top rank, your Quezon Huskers. At forward number 93, Vince Magbuhos. Also at forward number 77, Gab Banal. Point guard number 13, LJ Gonzalez. Coming in at center number 5, the Excalibur, Simon Sandagon. Shooting guard number 2, Judel Fuentes. The Quezon Huskers is led by Eric Gonzalez. Assistant coaches, Richie Tixon, Ed De La Torre, Luis Nolasco, Jonathan De Guzman, Nash Racela, Bernard De Guia, and Kumaka Honorable Councilor Jerick Tang. Team manager, attorney Don Rico.
Mindoro starts with RJ Ramirez, Hans Maikog, Jonas Tibayan, Bambam Gamalinda, and Joseph Sedoripa. Quezon naman has LJ Gonzalez, Judel Fuentes, Simon Sandago, and Gab Banal, and Vince Magbuhos. Our officiating crew will be led by Edmar Avis. Kasama niya si John Lester Arcega, JR Francisco, and Zen Mananzala is the substitute referee. Game 1 of your South Division quarterfinals. Mindoro against Quezon, the number 1 seed, against the number 8 seed. Ball is up and we are underway. Bola ng Mindoro to start this one.
Well, if there's one common ground between these two teams, parehong nakaka-average to ng 10 3-point makes per game. The clear difference is yung defense actually.
1-2.
Oo, 1-2 sila eh.
Sa liga natin.
Correct. Tsaka maganda yung defensive difference na advantage para dito sa Quezon Huskers. And so, if you're the Mindoro Tamaras now and you want to make this a contest, you gotta provide that defensive pressure as well on the end of the Huskers.
Well, Quezon really takes a lot of pride with their defense. Now, that has been evident since day 1. Look at the shot from Judel Fuentes, who celebrated his 27th birthday a few days ago. I told him he looks 26. But he's just turned 27.
I would have felt good if you told me that. First off, I'm not 26. I'm far from 26.
But naano si Judel eh, no? Naalok siya doon eh, no? Nung sinabi kong mukha kang 26.
Another good look.
Gab Banal, Quezon. Off. to a blistering start here. Back-to-back threes, 6-0.
Now, this is one start that you don't want to get the Huskers into. And so, if you're the Mindoro Tamaras, you're going to be forced to close out longer on those three-point shooters from the outside.
And particularly Banal, who has extended his range this season.
And that's one thing I feel that he took from the finals last season. He's got to produce more from the outside. Good ball tap, though.
Now, Maikong has the assignment against LJ Gonzalez. Magbuhos could not knock down the three. Sidorifa off and running. And look at LJ pick the pocket of Joseph Sidorifa.
He's primarily one of the reasons why they are so good defensively, the LJ Gonzalez. Able to stay right in front of the defense and even to tap the ball from behind.
Now, Banal, another open look. He misses this time. Rebounding got Bam Gamalinda. Gamalinda. Masyado malakas sa kanila. Here comes LJ. Fuentes will finish 8-0. In the first 2 minutes and 22 seconds of this ball game, Quezon Huskers looking very sharp here. This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme X Pop personal karaoke speaker. Everyday karaoke.
And Huskers playing with a lot of pace and a lot of space, making threes and turning this bucket in transition for another couple of points for the Huskers.
Quezon came away with an 88-72 win over Mindoro in their one and only meeting this season. Shooting clip 45%. Very impressive for the Huskers. Plus 19 din sa rebounding. 18-6 in terms of fast break. So, you know, Mindoro held to 72, and sabi nga natin, yung point differential has been a key factor here for the Quezon Huskers.
Pretty much, when you talk about defense, that really is one thing that you gotta contend when you go up against the Huskers. Apart from playing with a lot of speed and a lot of accuracy from three-point shooting. And when you got guys like Judel Fuentes, LJ Gonzalez, at certain points you also have a Jego Dario, you have a Tamsi. And those guys are a handful from a guard perspective that you have to compete against and defend against. And so far as the series in the play-ins have been, Jonas Tibayan has been a wonderful surprise for the Mindoro Tamaras, starting off a game really strong for them.
Yeah, pagbalik na dito after that injury, 8-1.
Parang walang nawala kay Jonas Tibayan nung pagkabalik niya. Oh, what a beautiful shot by LJ. This is a goal.
Mindoro getting the stop. It's a foul on Judel Fuentes.
And that clearly was a foul. Judel getting beat on that middle action as RG was trying to get that space on that elbow spot. Went in there first. Judel's should get a breather here. Bringing in Jego Dario.
19 seconds on the shot clock.
Sidorifa. Here's Gamalinda inside. It's a tough matchup with Magbuhos against defending him, nung size ni Vince Magbuhos. Inside, they go to Sandagon. Magbuhos wants it against Sidorifa. LJ. Gonzalez goes to Magbuhos from the corner. Maikong grabs the long rebound. Spins, blocked by Magbuhos.
Oh my goodness, what a defensive stop and a good help.
Banal will get the roll.
See, here's the thing with the Huskers. They start everything on the defensive end. When they get that ball, they get a lot of energy, and when they go back down on the floor, they have a lot of flow in transition. They've been so good at it. That should be a foul though on Sedorifa. Clearly. Extended that left arm to try and get off. Got Banal right in front of him.
Mike Kong thought he had a free lane after shrugging off LJ Gonzalez on the other end. Got Banal with the finish down the lane.
So far, the speed of the Huskers, 94 feet of the game, been just too much for Mindoro Tamaras right now, and you definitely got to go back on the defensive end, let alone shoot efficiently, so that you don't allow, runs off misses para dito sa Huskers.
Sandagon out to Dario. Diego gets it to Simon. That ball knocked away by Magat. 4 seconds the shot clock ng Huskers.
That's one thing on Simon Sandagon that he's got to be very confident on, taking those short perimeter jumpers. Nice fake.
Dario for 3. Beats the shot clock but misses. There's a foul on Myron Magat.
Laging sinasabi, kailangan i-secure mo yung defensive rebound para masarado mo yung depensa mo. Pero kung meron namang Simon Sandagon na very actively pursuing offensive rebounds, and things are easier said than done. You got to be more active and be aware of where he is on the floor, especially after a shot make.
Banal misses. Rebound ni Magat.
There have been stretches in the play-ins na ito yung naging challenge din sa Mindoro Tamaras. Yung mga empty possessions nila. And this one's another empty one. Pero ito, it's because of the defense. You see LJ really closing out long and elevating for that shot block from 3.
No field goal yet as LJ Gonzalez comes up with a block here. Wala pa field goal from Mindoro, and we're almost halfway through this first period.
They've had 5 attempts and all of them coming off empty. There are instances na pwede nang mabasket pero nagmamadali. This should be the most comfortable shot they've taken of Bam Gamalinda.
Bam Gamalinda knocks down the first field goal for Mindoro, 10-3. Foul away from the ball.
Yan pa ang magiging challenge dito sa Mindoro Tamaras. Your shooters like Comboy, he's gonna be forced to play a lot of defense. Good show right there by Bam Gamalinda. A little catch and shoot situation. May kumpiyansa si Bam Gamalinda pag ganun kalapit.
LJ, 5 seconds on the shot clock. To Magbuhos, fires a 3. No. He's 0 for 3 so far to Vince Magbuhos.
But his looks have been really good. Di lang pumapasok.
Yeah, RJ. Naubusan ng spasyo. Turnover. Gonzalez with a recovery. Banal down the lane. That's 2 steps before the dribble, before the pass.
Yeah, he did take extra steps. Speaking of Banal.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Naked eye, that looked like a travel, but on the slow-mo, it's not. Those are valid steps.
10-3. Pangkali, bigay kay Sedorifa, drops to the floor, foul on Banal.
You see, one thing that the Huskers have been doing is making it, even on dribble penetration, uncomfortable for the Mindoro Tamaras. And there are instances when they start putting the ball on the floor and they start attacking, that's where some of the switches or the peel-offs happen. Kaya nagkakaroon ng advantage defensively itong Huskers. So everybody just staying glued to every white shirt in there. Is that a foul though?
Holding foul on number 41, Joshua Yero. That's his first.
I think it is. Sedorifa, after catching that ball, went up.
tumama si Joshua Yero.
The Huskers not even challenging that ball. And Chedrifa played a major role, especially in sealing yung free throws na yun in that game against Cebu. And he pretty much is a guy that has led them in defensive rebounds. He's second in rebounds, aside from being the third when it comes to points per game.
Meanwhile, let's bring in Lyra.
Coach Jerick Gonzalez came in with that fire and focus only a playoff veteran could bring. Isang bagay na ayokong matalo sa game na to, it's about desire, he said, knowing that being the #1 seed could easily be deceiving if his players ride on it too much. That's why his call was clear, back to zero mindset. Facing Mindoro, he wants the Huskers to see the Tamaras as equals, not underdogs. Their main focus, dominate the rebounding department and control the hustle stats. For Coach Jerick, this is not just about numbers or seedings anymore. This game, he said, is a big heart matter. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Lyra. And you see how Coach Jerick really psychs up his team. Laking bagay yun, ha? Pag sinabi mo yun, you know, the records don't matter anymore here in the playoffs, you know? And really just guarding his team from complacency.
Especially with that experience in the finals from last season, do understand na, you know, there are bigger things than all these numbers that you see, win column, stats, leaders, what have you, rankings. You throw that out of the window because all you really want to do right now is get back into that finals and then win it all. See this good fast break here of that miscue by the Huskers, one of the very few ones so far in this game. And Bien is finishing it off for the Tamaras.
Sean Andrews has entered the game.
Oh, he's going to be crucial on the defensive end, I tell you.
Minerva shoots just in time. Ooh! Shot clock violation. Kala ko umabot.
Wala po ka ng shot clock. Kaya eto, pagkakataon na tumabla nitong Mindoro with the Huskers. They're down 2 right now. They've had a good run so far.
Ten to 8. Quezon, di na rin nakashoot, no? Medyo matagal-tagal na.
Yes. But the defense has been so good for the Huskers that Comboy has not taken an attempt yet. His defense has been all over him.
Comboy for 3. Played under Coach Nash.
First attempt on empty.
2:40 remaining. Inside. Opiso. Short stab doesn't work. Vienes with a rebound. Bancale ahead to Comboy. Had to adjust. Opiso with a hustle play. Abundo gets it to Diego Dario for 3. Masyado malakas. Opiso labas kay Abundo.
3-point shooting, a bit of a challenge for the Huskers right now.
10 on the shot clock. It's down to 5. Dario, the crossover, runs into Vienes. A second left in the shot clock. Topeng Lagrama enters the game. To cheers from the crowd. 10 to 8. The Huskers call a timeout. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Quezon is the #1 defensive team in the league, 67.5 points. Ang kanilang gini-give up lang this season. just incredible. That point differential as well, 15.5.
And if it's that's the first number that you see, yung 67.5, already speaks in volume on the kind of commitment on the defensive end para dito sa Quezon Huskers. The most points that they've allowed against their opponents were against Pampanga. Pampanga scored just, I think, 80-something points.
Dito yun.
Yes, dito.
Opiso. Magat gets it to Bancale. Bancale with a crossover. Scoop layup won't go. Rebound ni Hierro.
Well, you love the pace of a Bancale right there, but you have to have that decelerate as you approach the paint and that body control to finish off, even on a good balance.
Opiso back out to Topeng. Nagrama to Jason. Inside. Oh, blocked by Comboy. Comboy saving the 2 points there.
Gotta make a play here if you're Eno.
Jeko for 3. Short. Rebound. Nakuha ni Abundo. Low scoring first period here.
This has been a good stretch where shot making is a challenge for both the Huskers and the Mindoro Tamaras. It's been quite a while since the last time we've seen a field goal from the Huskers.
Lagrama for 3. Hindi pa rin. Ayaw pa rin.
Another empty possession again for the Huskers. Mindoro naman ngayon susubukan na maging ilan na lang ang amatay ito sa 10.
5 minutes, more than 5 minutes na hindi nakascore. Itong Quezon Huskers, their last basket was at the 6:20 mark, courtesy of Banal. Bancale, no good on the layup. Andrews kick out. Bienes, that's good.
I love the activity of Ashton Andrews right there, chasing the offensive rebound and kicking it out for that 3 by Jeff.
No, that's
Ray
Bienes.
Ray Bienes, sorry.
Opiso is wide open. Still no good. Sean Andrews with a rebound. And he is fouled. Nasa penalty na ang Quezon Huskers.
And he is impressive. So far, 3 possessions we've seen, very active. Gets that rebound, sprays it out over to Bienes.
Just the right player to kick that ball out to.
Indeed, and I was talking to Ashton Andrews earlier that they're gonna need your athletic ability in this game against the Huskers.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Near Ina Alegre Cruz there.
Who accommodated us very well in Pola.
Yun.
We were there for 4 days.
Wow.
Eat, sleep. ang ginawa.
Daming nangyari doon, coach. Sa 4 na araw na yun.
Eat, sleep nga eh. Pero totoo, dami kain.
11-10 here. Nagrama against Bancale. Oh, foul on Jeko. Pero wala pa sa penalty. Only the 4th team foul.
Well, eventually, that was a good foul to give. Since you're not yet in the penalty. Huskers got to make a score here to end the quarter with a field goal.
Lagrama, no. That's a loose ball foul on a Husker. That will go against Will Gozo.
Will, yeah. It goes against Will. And how weird is this? Na kanina nakita natin, labang ang Quezon Huskers, and right now, towards the final 1.8, it's Mindoro up by 1.
Well, this is a 10-0 run actually. Yung last basket was at the 6:20 mark ng first quarter natin, no? Yung layup ni Banal, yun pa yun. Ever since then, they have missed a lot. And so they really started off very well. Oh, Abundo misses the 3 to end the first period. Mindoro recovering after a slow start. And after a hot start, the Huskers have gone cold here.
Shot making's been the challenge. Start of the game para sa Mindoro Tamaras, pero latter part, itong Huskers naman ang nahirapang maka-make ng basket. They have more field goal attempts though, but it really has been the shot making and of course the defensive intensity on the side of the Mindoro Tamaras that have changed the complexion of the first quarter.
Mindoro will end the quarter on top, 12-10 against the number 1 seed, Quezon Huskers. We'll be right back. MPBL officials here on hand para sa ating South Division Quarterfinal Series. It's our first game dito sa Quezon Convention Center in Lucena. Attorney Don Kapunan and team manager Mango Membrere as well.
Been quite a while since the last time nakita ko si Attorney Don.
Matagal ka
Kailan
na
lang
hindi
nakabalik dito no?
Oo, sa Quezon. Well, we covered the Quezon game against San Juan, I remember.
Yes, yes.
La Grama finally ends the drought.
Finally, they got that score. But that game that we covered last was in Lucena, no? Lucena Convention Center.
Yeah, that was a different
Lucena,
venue.
That's right. Good move.
What a move by Vienes, not able to finish. Ang maganda sa Quezon, dalawang magandang gym. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Topeng La Grama ends the drought with that 3-pointer.
Maganda na yung venue. Ang ganda pa ng suporta ng mga Quezon sa kanilang Huskers. And I'd like to think that everybody is equally excited in Quezon na makita ulit sila makabalik sa finals. Look at that defense by Axel on Topeng. And they're really, in my opinion, the Tamarus are trying to slow down the Huskers by checking on their primary ball handler, which in this case would be Topeng La Grama.
Minerva against Sean Andrews. There's a double team. La Grama, the sidestep 3. No, rebound ni Vienes. Inigo. Inside to Andrews. Good anticipation by Banal. Gozo will attack. Blocked by Magat. Back the other way to Tamarus. Andrews up top. What a finish! Comboy to Sean Andrews.
Oh my, what good back-to-back action from the Mindoro Tamarus. You get a stop by Marion Magat, then an athletic alley-oop finish for Ashon Andrews.
Pagaran misses the 3. Rebound ni Magat.
Oh, the Huskers getting challenged at home right now, very early.
Here's Comboy to Vienes. Comboy is open. He gets it back and fires. No. Magat is right there. What's the call here?
Is that a double foul?
Is it a double foul? Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X-Play. On the go speaker, take your music anywhere. What a pass, Ino Comboy. What a catch. And an incredible finish up top from Sean Andrews.
That's gotta be one of the really good back-to-back plays of the playoffs.
Yeah, defense to offense.
Oh, ganda. That was a clean block and a good finish at the other end. And now, again, the Mindoro Tamarus have an opportunity to further increase their lead. The biggest they've had is right here at 3. And that big 11-point run. Oh, unforced turnover. And that big 11-point run in the first quarter has really given this lead for the Mindoro Tamarus. And Axel's trying to contest that call. Definitely that got held last by Axel before it went out. Yung crowd nag-react na eh.
16 to 13.
Ang challenge dito, hindi nakakapasok yung mga 3 points. No?
Yeah. Nawawala din sa flow eh. Itong Quezon pag hindi pumapasok eh.
Yes.
Oh, Banal inside. Great pass by Vince Magbos.
And they take a lot of their energy on the defensive end, pero it gives them that level of consistency pag nakaka-shoot sila pag yung bola nasa kanila na.
Well, it's the ideal scenario for them kasi mas close out sila and mas nalilibring interior just like what happened there. As Banal has 7 points now. Quezon already 3 of 18 on beyond the arc in this ball game.
And that number has gone down after going 2 out of 2 to start the game.
Oo. Tibayan out to Sidorifa. Sidorifa launches. That's a long 2.
Now this is a confident looking Mindoro Tamaras right now, playing away from home and against the Huskers. They're giving a good account of themselves so far.
Sean Andrews has been a pest on the defensive end. Ito siya ngayon, pinapahirapan si Banal. Pagaran got the step, leaves it to Sandagon, who is fouled. I thought Mindoro played great defense up until that last moment there.
Just a quick decision by Simon Sandagon to go straight up, especially when the ball.
Grabe. Look, tres pala yun.
Oh,
sorry. Sorry. Hindi ko nakita na nagpasa linya yung trick.
Sorry na, Joseph. 3 pala yun. Pero ang ganda ng release eh.
Simon Sandagon. The free throw of the game is brought to you by Shio Appliances sa Subok at Kompleto Appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
And it also does not help the cause of the Huskers that them not making threes. Gumaganda tuloy yung zona sa depensa ng Mindoro Tamaras. And so you gotta make those threes so that the lane opens up.
Gamalinda. Look at Banal. He's been all over the floor defensively.
And Coach Jerick recognizing the effort of Banal. Because after all, ganyan naman talaga nagiging pundasyon ng depensa, yung effort.
That's your veteran leader right there.
Leadership by example.
Sidorifa gets Pagaran. Shoots over Pagaran. Magbos with a rebound. That's a push on Vince Magbos.
Well, if there's one thing that the Tamaras are doing good right now, it's really controlling the boards. They are right now out-rebounding the Huskers 20 to 13.
14 seconds to shoot.
So you have to be more mindful of boxing out if you're the Huskers. You can't afford missed box out right now.
Inside, naagaw ni Tupeng. Nagrama gets it to Sandagon, who gets clipped on the way up. It's a foul on Bam Bam Gamalinda.
A couple of bigs right there down the paint. Vince Magbubuhos getting the outer thirds of the lane, and itong si Simon Sandagon getting the middle lane. And Topeng settles for Simon on that drive.
And Sandagon rattles that one home.
So far, it's been perfect from the line. Made all 3.
We are tied at 19 in the second period. Andrew, Sidorifa, Inigo, Tibayan, and Gamalinda, the 5 for Mindoro. Andrews attacks. Gets in the lane. Ashon Andrews, what a move!
Oh my God! How about the resolve of Ashon Andrews amidst the defense, going on a Nash dribble, going around, keeping that dribble alive until he found that defense late for the finish at the rim. It's been so good.
Yeah, energy-wise, laking bagay. Banal misses the layup. Here comes Mindoro. Sidorifa stops. Gets it to Bam Bam. The jumper is money para kay Bam Bam Gamalinda.
Elbow jumper bucket for Bam Gamalinda. That pretty much is where he practices a lot of his shots, down on the perimeter.
Banal launches. Yes! Gab Banal doing it on both ends of the floor. He's got 10 points to go with the 2 steals and the 2 assists.
So far, yung scoring consistent para dito kay Gab Banal. He's leading all the Huskers right now in that department.
Gamalinda rises. No. Pagaran. It's off to Tupeng. Thought about it.
I can see that skip to Pagaran.
Waits for Gab Banal. Back out to Lagrama for 3. Got it. And this is where the Huskers are at their best, moving that basketball around, getting the stops, and finding their shooters, and the shooters finding their mark.
Indeed, and getting a lot of paint touch, drawing the defense, going downhill. That time, Gab Banal drew that paint touch, left it up for Tupeng Lagrama for that 3.
Mindoro needs a timeout. 23-25, the Huskers have taken the lead. Back inside the Quezon Convention Center here in Lucena for Game 1 of your Best of 3 South Division Quarterfinal Series. That's our Gixxer fan of the game. Born for
At
greatness.
saka mga fans ng Quezon always ready for the camera, no?
Oo. Siyempre.
Ready palagi yan.
I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, yes.
Mike Perez.
Oh my goodness.
Parang ano mo na eh. Nag-ano ka ngayon eh. Tour of Luzon.
Luzon. Oh, yeah.
Southern Luzon, Northern Luzon, Central Luzon. Saan pa ba?
Pero yung biyahe namin papuntang Abra, it's, in my opinion, it's best to travel going up north at night time talaga. Lesser yung traffic.
Talaga.
And we enjoyed it.
Thanks, ha? Thanks.
Wait, are you going?
Thanks for driving.
Are you going?
Thanks for driving.
Oh, yeah.
Sasabay ako sa'yo.
Okay, okay.
25-23 here. The Huskers are in the lead. Bola na Mindoro. Gamalinda, drop step. Oh, what a finish. Well, grabe. Kalkulado ni Bam Gamalinda.
Oh, sinubukan muna yung gitna. Kung bukas, sarado. Dito tayo sa drop step. Tapusin natin ang finger roll. Classic eh, no?
My gosh, that finger roll as well.
Saan layo ng finger roll?
Meanwhile, let's turn you over to Lyra.
Standing proud ay itong si Coach Benji Chudoro as his Tamarus made their first ever playoff appearance and against no less than the South Division Kings. It's a challenge but an honor to face the best, he said, eyes gleaming with pride. Para sa amin, this is a celebration of how far Mindoro has come from fighting just to be seen to now fighting for history. He reminded his team that the moment is bigger than basketball. It's about proving that heart can go toe-to-toe with experience. We may not have the same banners yet, but we have the same hunger, he added. With that, Coach Benji urged his Tamarus to play fearless, fueled by the belief that even the biggest kings can be shaken by the roar of the underdogs. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Lyra. And, you know, if you're Coach Benji, you got to be proud of what your team has achieved. No, and there is no harm in wanting for more.
At saka dapat lang na maging proud ka because, you know, this is your first playoff appearance. And even right now, you're doing good early in the game.
And I like that they have come in here really not daunted by the defending South Division champions.
Walang intimidation.
Wala. You know, early kahit strong start itong Quezon. Mindoro has come roaring back. There was a bit of controversy in that end to the Cebu play-in game. Pero I think right now, Mindoro is showing, you know, they want to be here. They deserve to be here.
And clearly they do. At saka you know, with the way these guys have I'd like to think that this now is a family in Mindoro because for the most part, when I observe their social medias, we see Mayor Ina right there. She has actually led this team in Mindoro and made them stay there.
Actually, talagang buo itong team na to. When you talk about that family concept, in running a team, I think this is one of the teams na really has, typified that, characterized that. Itong Mindoro, doon sila sa mga TikTok nila.
I see that too.
Buti na lang hindi ka pinag-guess sa mga TikTok nila. Otherwise, mawawalan sila ng followers.
Oh, isa na yun. Si Mike, wag na. Kaya pala hindi.
Iko-consider rin sana ka to sa Mindoro family.
Aray ko.
28 to 27, 3.5 minutes remaining in the second period. LJ Gonzalez with a hang time move.
The elevation.
Grabe. The action just picking up right now. Gonzalez comes away with a loose ball. Here comes LJ. LJ Gonzalez. Count the basket plus the foul.
Boy, when you need energy, there's those two letters. LJ for the Huskers. Running an open floor. Nobody keeping up. That elevate, nobody stops.
And LJ Gonzalez. He's a live wire. An absolute live wire of a player.
And the fans here really appreciating the effort of LJ. Kailangan ng energy, immediately goes at it.
Absolutely. Jason Opiso whistled for the foul. It's been itong mga fouls na to that have kept Mindoro in it. Hindi makaalago itong Quezon because they have given up free throws here, having gone through penalty here.
And the Huskers actually have given up 5 more personal fouls than that of Mindoro.
Mindoro 8 of 12 at the line. Quezon 4 of 4. Renalinda misses the free throw.
Diyan na pumapasok yung kulay ng buhok. Yung sabi ni, when I talked to him, sabi niya, sobrang wala na raw siyang maisip after ng practice, nagpakulay na lang siya ng buhok na sa Mindoro.
Wow.
Yeah.
So wala nang magawa sa...
Wala siya magawa dahil na-practice na raw lahat yung shots na gusto niya and he was so bored. Said, papakulay muna ako. Yun ang pang-relax niya.
Sana all may time na ganyan, no?
Yes, indeed. Sana all. But those guys are having fun with
Dapat
how they are.
pakulay ako ng buhok last week.
Ganun ba yun?
Wala ako masyadong ginawa.
Pagkatapos mo mag-pickleball.
Oo. 31 to 29. A miss from point blank range from Sandago. Wow. Did you see that? How LG Gonzalez was able to avoid the foul? Kahit yung momentum niya took him to Bam Bam Gamalinda. Grabe yun, ha?
Control, ano?
Oo. Yero off the feed from LJ.
If it's not the speed, it's not the control, the balance, it's the vision. That's what LJ Gonzalez has brought here for the Huskers. He really has brought the energy as well.
He's turned things around here in the second period. Comboy, there's a double team. That's a tough look. Dario with the rebound. Jego looks ahead, finds Gab Banal. The 3 from Gab. And the offensive foul on Dario.
Well, that 3 should count, though.
I think that should count.
Yeah, that should count. Diego Dario had all that confidence in that Gab Banal was going to make that 3 as he went downhill. He was trying to go the middle, able to see Gab. Let's look at Diego.
Oh no. Parang...
Oh, I don't think that was enough. I thought...
Yeah. And then nakatira na rin si Gab.
I thought RJ sold it.
Oh, that's RJ was in the way of Diego Dario actually. You could call a foul on RJ.
Yeah, because I thought Diego was trying to clear to the corner weak side. That's all he was doing.
3 points.
So Diego Dario is called for the foul.
Was there a foul?
Yeah.
The foul committed after the basket by number 6 of Mindoro.
Wow.
Penalty, second foul.
Not sure about that.
Hold on.
No, that was
Number 6,
Diego Dario ang correction. No. Biglang na alarma si Bam Gamalinda.
Oh, lapit ka agad eh.
Gustong agawin yung mic kay
Richard.
Richard eh. Richard, akin na yan. Hindi ako yung foul.
Correction, hindi po ako yun.
But again, the free throws helping out Mindoro here. They did give up a 3-point shot, but on the other end, nakuha sila ng free throw and the split from RJ. What about Gab Banal in the first half here? Coach Mike, Gab is on a tear at the moment.
6 of 9 shooting. How good is that?
Oo. Parang naalala ko yung 2018, 2019 na Gab Banal.
Yung MVP niya.
Oo.
Another one incoming.
Banal jinxed it. We jinxed him. 6 of 10 so far. RJ
But that still was a good look for Gab.
wants to test the defense of... Wow. That's a foul there.
That's
This is the Gixxer great move of the game, born for greatness. Binitbit, nagkape. Ano pang ginawa dito ni LJ? Daming ginawa eh, no? Nagpa-print ng kanyang project sa taas.
inantay malaminate bago bumaba. Ano?
In-install yung tarp. Nag-set up ng OB ban. Ano pa?
Bumiyahe pa norte.
36 to 31, 36 to 32 now.
But I didn't like that foul call on LJ though.
Yeah, me too.
And this is playoff basketball. You got to give some guys, that wiggle room.
Yeah. LJ. That's it to Diego Dario. There's a switch here. There's a double team. Labas kay Diego. LJ will attack the drop off. That's a travel. That's a travel.
Travel, clearly. Niero was free on the corner. He was waiting for that spray.
My LJ wanted the high percentage shot.
Indeed.
Minute and 13 left here.
And plus Simon has been good on his free throws.
Yeah, Quezon still has a timeout here in the first half. Hindi pa nila nagagamit. Yung isa nilang timeout. Niero will be whistled for the foul, and that's a lot of fouls.
That one, I think, is definitely a foul as Niero pushed out Gamalida as he was trying to go to
The
the...
foul count is 16 to 8.
16 fouls already called on Quezon Huskers.
Yeah, in the first half. 8 points now para kay Bambam Gamalinda. He is our guest at the free throw line.
And when you look at foul situations, you got a couple for Judel Fuentes, you have 3 for Simon Sandagan, a couple for Gab Banal. And basically those guys.
Yeah, oh boy, if you right now, Bambam Gamalinda has 9 points. Make that 10. But I really, when I was covering the NCAA a decade ago, I appreciated his role. He was the quiet sixth man. Always, he'll hit a couple of long twos here and there, and provide some great defense as well. But now na nakita ko na talagang major role siya dito defensively as Diego Dario knocks down that 3. Parang I have a newfound appreciation to his game.
Escalating his impact to the game and the leadership. Para dito sa Tamaras, again, another defensive stop for the Huskers.
It's a jump ball.
Jump ball, 7 arrow points. The Quezon Huskers.
No, they will challenge this. Look at this pass. And Dario has been struggling with this shot, but he hits the 3 for his first basket of the ball game. The Huskers call timeout. 39 to 35. They are in the lead. 23 seconds remaining. We'll be right back. Mapapanood ng Liga ng Bawat Pilipino sa YouTube. MPBL Official Solar Sports every Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Good sized crowd here at the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena. We're also live on pusup.com. So with Mindoro having possession here. No, I think Quezon ang may possession after the review. They challenged it.
So they'll get the possession.
No,
It's Quezon, I mean.
Quezon, wala. Hindi sila nag-challenge. Nag-timeout na lang yung Quezon doon. So 39-35 here. Huskers with the final crack here in the first half. Banal gets it to Fuentes. Back out to Gab. Lost the handle. And that's a turnover to close out the first half of action dito sa Quezon Convention Center. The Huskers, led by Gab Banal, the former MVP, with 15 points, including 10 here in the second period. 4 assists and 3 steals as well. Ganda na pinapakita dito ni Gab Banal, and really, reminding us of his credentials here in his ball game.
He was the connector in this quarter para dito sa Quezon Huskers as they lead by 4, 39-35.
Welcome back to the MPBL. It is halftime of our South Division quarterfinals between the Mindoro Tamaras and the Quezon Huskers. Joining us again tonight, we have the team owner of the Mindoro Tamaras, none other than the beautiful Mayor Ina Alegre Cruz. Mayor Ina, first ever playoff run ng Mindoro. Anong pakiramdam to see the Tamaras go head-to-head sa top seed ng South Division, at anong mensahe mo sa Tamaras, of course, for making history this postseason?
Thank you sa adjectives. Pero plus 10 ka sa akin. Siyempre, alam mo, mapapasok sa playoffs ang Mindoro. First time sa history ng Mindoro Tamaras. Sobrang, parang feeling namin panalo na kami. Pero ngayon, nung nakikita ko na naglalaro ngayon sa playoffs ang Mindoro Tamaras, sobrang malaking karangalan para sa Mindoreños. Alay namin to sa Mindoreños. Sobrang thankful ako. Right now, kasama ko yung Vice Mayor namin, si Vice Logie, at mga councilors namin, lahat mga staff. Sobrang thankful kami kasi nandyan sila lahat. And syempre sa lahat ng mga Mindoreños, para po sa inyo yung ginagawa natin para sa karangalan ng Mindoro. Maraming salamat po talaga.
Truly beautiful words, Mayor Ina. May mga gusto ka pa bang pasalamatan?
Sa mga, pwede ba sa mga sponsors namin? Congressman Arnan Panaligan, Bingo Plus, Gold's Gym Philippines, PRM Athletics, Mac Grow, Parma, and syempre sa SB ng Bayan ng Pola. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, the team owner of the Mindoro Tamaras, Mayor Ina Alegre Cruz. And now we have the assistant coach of the Quezon Huskers. We have assistant coach Jerick. Coach, kahit top seed kayo, Mindoro has been showing a lot of fight in that first half. Ano ang immediate adjustment nyo, lalo na playing here in your home court?
Well, first of all, coming into this game, we knew that Mindoro will play hard. Kitang-kita naman dun sa series nila, sa play-in tournament. And yun lang, I think the first half, we've committed a lot of fouls. Kaya ang daming free throws ng Mindoro. And I think marami kami na-miss na open shots that sana sa second half, ma-shoot namin.
Still, may second half pa. Coach, may mga gusto ka pa bang pasalamatan?
Siyempre, pinapasalamatan po namin ang aming owners. Siyempre, Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Congressman Attorney Mike Tan, Second District Board Member Doc Kim Tan, si Dr. Kate, siyempre yung mga sila Calix, Malik, Kobe, one of our owners, Mayor Ralph Lim, our team manager, Attorney Don Kapunan, and siyempre po sa lahat po ng mga Quezonians sa sumusuporta po sa amin na nandito po sa ating Quezon Convention Center at nanonood po sa mga social media platforms. Maraming salamat po. Sana po tuloy-tuloy na pagdasal at suporta sa team natin. Binabati ko rin po lahat ng mga kababayan ko dyan sa Gumaca, Quezon. Lalo-lalo na po yung mga fiesta po sa barangay Tabing Dagat at Barangay Rizal. Happy fiesta po.
Maraming salamat, Assistant Coach Jerick of the Quezon Huskers. The MPBL will be back.
Halftime here at the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena City, and masaya ang halftime natin. Ano bakit? Nakashoot at nanalo ng motor si Christian Amaro with his half-court shot. Sobrang saya ng mga tao dito. After niyang, I think this is the first time that we have a winner here dito sa Quezon, and yung fans ka, kasama ka dito sa mga tao dito, I'm sure feeling mo magandang sign yan, lalo na't lamang din ng Quezon Huskers 39-35 at the break.
That really is the 8 3-point make of Quezon Huskers in this game. When you count that. But kidding aside, no, the shooting has not been so good relatively para dito sa dalawang teams. Ang key difference kung bakit nagkaroon ng chance na lumamang itong Mindoro is yung free throws. Laki ng disparity. That's plus 11 points on 75% free throw shooting. And the second chance points really led by Mindoro. Pero sa fast breaks, doon naman bumawi itong Quezon, lalo na with the turnovers that they forced.
29% shooting from 3, 7 of 24, no? 7 makes. Ang ganda ng make conversion na yan, pero 29% na nga. No? But you look at Mindoro and their free throw shooting, and Quezon has been fouling a lot, and I think if they are able to address that without, defending without fouling, I think they'll be fine. No?
Lesser trips to the line, no?
Nabamam Gamalinda leading scorer for Mindoro with 10. Banal had a standout first half, 15 points. And Nagrama had a couple of threes, no? Importante din yun, yung dalawang tres ni Tupeng in that second period.
Kasi nakatulong rin yun na nung mga time na walang masyadong puntos na nakukuha itong Huskers. So, importante, just as we were talking about defending without fouling, quickly we get a foul from Gab.
30. Dun sa sundot on that double team. No, they did well already with putting si Ken Bono dun sa posisyon na yun, pero sumundot eh.
Tsaka ang layo na ni Ken sa poste, di ba? That spot.
39-35. 8 seconds on the shot clock here. Inigo gets it to Sean Andrews inside. Quezon with a stop. Banal is open. A 3. No. Nagawan sa rebound. Ends up with Inigo. Bono back to Inigo.
I thought he already had that shot.
Sidorifa draws closer, takes the jumper, flick of the wrist. Joseph Sidorifa pulls Mindoro to within 2.
It's solid from the field though to see Sidorifa, apart from the free throw makes. Again, bumabalik sila dito sa zona na to. Ito yung nagpabagal sa laro ng Quezon Huskers.
Magbuos misses a gimme. Rebound ni Bienes. Bienes against Gonzalez. Now with Sidorifa. Fuentes na nakabantay. Sidorifa got the step. He is fouled.
That's where really for the most part where they get into foul situations, yung mga paint touches na nakukuha nitong Mindoro.
And they just can't help it. No? Minsan nag-reach in sila.
Natitempt sumundot Because in that department, they are a +5 at the half. That's 6 versus 1 in steals, but then again, you know, at the risk of getting fouls.
Andrews to Sidorifa. Misses the three-pointer. Rebound, LJ Gonzalez.
And they go back to that 1-3-1.
Banal. Fuentes is wide open. Masyado malakas ang pasa. Gonzalez. Drives left. Gozo. 3. Misfires. Rebound again. Bono. Oh! Nakaagaw si LJ Gonzalez. It's with Jodel Fuentes. With a 3. That's the 8th make. Inigo. Smart. Draws the foul on LJ.
And Jodel Fuentes, his second take and his second make from beyond. Good pass right here by LJ, finding the hand of Jodel Fuentes.
And 3-point shot is brought to Machine. One-stop shop appliances.
And so far, Jodel has not missed from 3.
Parents of Axel also here. Always.
Oh, they traveled to Pola then.
Oh.
In that game against Cebu.
39-42.
This half-court set has really slowed down the Huskers.
Gonzalez with a teardrop. There's something that he's been working on, and it looks like yung teardrop na yun.
O, tsaka napaka-importante nung part ng shot selection na yun para kay LJ Gonzalez. Because for the most part, when he goes inside the paint, he has to contend with multiple bigs. And the floater is really going to help him score in that situation.
Oh, Sidorifa, that's a tough shot against LJ.
Indeed, a tough shot. Now the Huskers pushing.
Gonzalez. That's it to Banal. Gozo. Drives against Bono.
Oh, man.
Step back, yes.
Galing.
Will Gozo getting some separation. And the Huskers have increased the lead to 7.
And that flash on the nail really releases a lot of the pressure against that defense. Ken for 3.
Andrews, little hang time and a foul given up by Banal.
Ganda rin ang mga dampot ni Ashon Andrews dun sa mga offensive rebounds na yan. See that flash down the middle? So Ken Bono closing out but really going to that footwork. Ganda.
No, layo ng separation.
Parang Dirk Nowitzki yun, no? Off leg. One leg up.
You know, let's bring in Lyra Punsalan.
Sa halftime huddle ng Mindoro, kita mo talaga yung fire despite being down by just 4 kanina. Coach Benji Chodoro reminded everyone, laban lang, this is the kind of fight we've been waiting for. He commended their grit on both ends, telling the boys that they're matching Quezon's energy. Kita nyo, kaya natin to, walang aatras. His focus now, composure and better decision-making on offense, reminding them not to rush their shots and to trust the system. The vibe, confident but grounded. Mindoro may be the underdogs, but they're clearly playing like they belong here. Back to you guys.
Oh, wow. Right on cue after that report from Lyra. Ray Bienes scores in transition. And Mindoro, it isn't going away here.
Yeah, much as we talk about, you know, giving credit to the effort of Mindoro, let's not forget Coach Benji has also done an excellent job of, you know, mindsetting these guys in their first playoff game.
Inigo.
That was rushed.
No. Sandagon. LJ, the cross-court pass.
Oh,
Jodel.
no.
Good line. Agawan sa rebound. Gozo misses. And Inigo comes away with the loose ball.
Sean had a good line. Tama ka doon. Tama yung depensa ni LJ. Grabe yung kapit dito kay Axel.
Oh, ball knocked away. And Inigo gives up the foul. Smart foul.
They had to give it up. Dahil kung lumampas doon, 2 versus 1 na yun. Simon and the Gab against the defense of Jonas Tibayan. But they bit that ball eh. Sa pasa ni skip pass kay Judel Fuentes. Ang linis eh.
Pagaran is back on the floor. Replacing itong si Banal. Gozum, the turnaround, the foul on Gamalinda.
I like the movement of Will Gozum so far. Remember, he really just came off injury, and him to be showing off this, very comfortable movements is maganda para dito sa Quezon Huskers.
Mapiso back on the floor. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. No for 2.
Oh, yeah. Hindi mo ini-expect yan kay Will Gozum.
Jeco Bancale will check in on the next dead ball. So it's Topeng Lagrama. Bam Gamalinda. Comboy to Tibayan. Now with Bam against Opiso. Bam. No. Tibayan with the offensive rebound. Comboy. The cross-court pass. Inigo. 3 for 3. Got it.
That's the shot. You really just allow that close-out defense of Will Gozum to fly by, escape with a dribble, and take it.
1-point game.
Will wants it on the post.
Gozum shoots over Gamalinda. Will Gozum.
Too easy. Just that shoulder bump to create that separation. Went to that hook. Ganda ng labanan sa poste nun,
48-45. Comboy. It's it to Inigo. Inigo draws closer and banks it in.
Now, how about Axel getting in a good groove right now? He's got 5 quick ones for the Tamaras.
7 points in the ball game para kay Axel Inigo. Against Gonzalez, the drop off, and Gozum will finish. They were asking for a travel.
That might be a travel.
Another spectacular play from LJ Gonzalez, and this time Will Gozum with a finish. Comboy leans in, no. Pagaran with a rebound. Gonzalez looks ahead.
Somebody's running wide.
It's Judel Fuentes, the 3, yes!
Alam mo, pure shooter eh. He understands if it's transition and you're a scorer, you gotta run wide away from where the defense is, and he knocks it down.
11 points for Judel Fuentes. That's 9 assists for LJ Gonzalez to go with his 9 rebounds. Gamalinda in the lane, no! The tap with Judel. Pagaran! Whoa! Christian Pagaran with the hammer!
Oh my goodness! Aren't you so glad you're here to see that move by Christian Pagaran?
That's our fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig. Free installation for split type air conditioners. Oh boy, Christian Pagaran taking flight here in Lucena.
Impressive elevate by Christian. Oh my.
And we have a timeout here from Mindoro. Quezon ahead by 8. Our fan of the game is brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Some lovely faces here among the crowd in Lucena. Game 1 of your MPBL South Division Quarterfinal Series. Gensan winning over Basilan in Game 1 of their series earlier. And now we have Quezon against Mindoro. Pagaran leaves it to Opiso. Short. Jason carving space and using the left hand.
And the Huskers really just doing it by committee right now. Three-pointer make by Jodel Fuentes. Spectacular slam by Christian. And another good finish by Jason Opiso.
It's a 10-point lead, the biggest in this ball game. Sidorifa fires and hits on the extra pass from Bam Bam Gamalinda. 11 in the ball game for Sidorifa.
I was going to say one of the few times that the rotate was late for the Huskers, but forget about that, move on.
Gozum inside. That is Will Gozum. At his best, right at the nail. He's so hard to stop.
It's the footwork actually that's very impressive. Shot fake, jab, challenge shot, drive the lane.
And you take off the
Off-leg pa eh,
off
no?
leg.
These fans of the Huskers know their hoop though.
Was
Jaggy.
Oh, pantawa. Jaggy Gregorio.
And why not? Ang ganda naman talaga ng mga huling nangyayari para dito sa Huskers.
10-point lead for the Huskers. Minute and a half remaining in the third.
That defense has really gone up a notch higher here for the Huskers.
Ramirez. It's a Tumagat. Now Sidorifa. Bancale fires. That's short. Rebound. It's with RJ Ramirez, but a foul on Opiso.
If you're Mindoro, you're gonna love the effort of RJ.
I like the physicality pa rin ng Quezon kahit nasa penalty na sila kanina. Si Dorifa had a good look, no? Pwede siyang bumuelo at tumira. But the bump easily threw him off and that forced him to a late shot clock situation from because of the defense from Quezon.
At saka yung mga foul na may pagkakataon ka makuha yung bola, tumakbo sa kabila. Unlike yung mga fouls kanila nila in the first half, medyo wala sa magandang rhythm eh, no? Kaya you're really just sending guys to the free throw line.
60-52.
Bad.
Miscommunication. Topeng says may hatak pero wala. Walang tawag doon. Out of bounds. 64 seconds remaining in the third. The Quezon actually has a timeout here to Bird pero hindi na nila gagamitin. Actually, Mindoro, nagamit na nila yung isang timeout nila, no? Dalawang timeout ginamit nila dito sa third.
And so they have to be really good come the following quarters.
Bancale with a jumper.
Quick thinking, good release. Siguro mga dalawang stops pa to.
You gotta get it to Will Gozum right now. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Absolutely.
Jodel.
Oh no.
3. Off the mark. Pagaran. The hustle play from Christian Pagaran.
Something going on
Lagrama
here.
and RJ Ramirez.
There's something going on here between these two.
Hey, we don't need that here.
Yeah, we don't need that. This is a good game.
Yeah, we don't need that.
There's no place for that in playoffs.
Yes.
So great to be physical, but this kind of action can't do that.
Yeah. And
we saw guys having closed fists.
yeah, but wala,
Nothing was thrown.
Nothing was thrown. But we will have a lengthy review for sure on what happened here. So RJ Ramirez and Jeko Bancale having a bit of a skirmish with Topeng Lagrama. Others entered the picture. And Jeko had a, went around
That was a
and,
long
and
run.
was looking for Topeng. Pagaran was right there. Gozum trying to pacify. Lagrama is there. Pagaran.
Ooh!
Topeng.
That one we didn't see.
Yeah.
So that's why Bangkale did that.
Well, there was a push. Okay,
First,
and then nag-retaliate ito si but no place. Absolutely no place.
Absolutely. Both these teams have actually been playing good basketball, making runs and keeping it close. if
This
you're
is
Mindoro.
actually a well-played game.
Yes, it's been close.
May konting girian na doon in the previous play with RJ Ramirez and Topeng. So, we'll see how they break this down here.
They're going to look at a lot of details
Yeah.
before they come up with a decision.
And they're going to look at all the angles that is available here.
And we said this is going to be, 2 or 3 more possessions or stops before we finally call it a quarter. And the Mindoro was supposed to go down on their side of the floor to get the last shot of the quarter, but this happened.
Yeah. Take a closer look at this.
Well, Quezon Huskers went on a really good run, led by Will Gozum, Jidel Fuentes, Christian Pagaran, even Jason Opiso going at it.
And if you're Mindoro, may sagot sila lagi. They had
Yes.
they had an answer every time.
Yes. And they were never out of it. And they just kept coming back. Sure, they were trailing, but they had answers. It'll be interesting what the decision would be.
Well, we saw that little bit of a scuffle, and then itulak si Bangkale, the retaliation by Topeng Lagrama, the forearm up to the face
For Bangkale.
of Bangkale.
Even before that, there really was RJ and Topeng Lagrama. It happened right in front of us. Cameras didn't see it until we pan towards that side of the floor.
Mainit talaga ang laro natin. It's been happening for quite some time, and I think that's been the reason why the referees have been calling it tight.
Yes. The biggest lead so far was 10 by Quezon. Mindoro had it at 4, pero there never was an instance when you felt like, Mindoro's done.
Dala na ni referee Edmar Avis ang papel.
Ayan na.
Ayan na.
Hawak kamay na ba tayo?
Hawak. Yan na. Uhusgahan na nila ang nangyari. Let's hear from Richard Tampos for the decisions.
It's many.
Technical foul on number 6, Bam Bam Gamalinda. Technical foul on number 20, Topeng Lagrama. Both for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Okay, the first 2 calls is technicals on Topeng and
Disqualifying foul on number 20, Topeng Lagrama. Topeng Lagrama is out of the playing court.
Disqualifying foul on Topeng Lagrama.
Disqualifying foul on number 18, Jeko Bancale for
And
fighting
Jeko
stance.
Bancale.
Jeko Bancale is out of the playing court.
He's been thrown out as well.
Disqualifying foul on number 8, Christian Pagaran for fighting stance. Christian Pagaran is out of the playing court.
Well, the fighting stance, pareho.
Yeah.
Pagaran and Jeko Bancale.
He was initially the pacifier, but
Yeah.
things really got heated up. And Pagaran didn't see that slap by Topeng Lagrama. So that's why he went to Bangkale, thinking that Bangkale was trying to hit on Topeng.
Oo. Such a well-played game. Has taken a turn here. So, you have 2 ejections for Quezon.
Yes.
Pagaran and Lagrama. And the technicals will cancel each other out.
And there'll be free throws taken here.
Oh. So that Lagrama and Gamalinda technical will cancel each other out. So that leaves us with 2 free throws plus ball possession for Mindoro. Because the Pagaran and Bangkale or either way, dalawa ang unsportsmanlike.
Yes.
So yan po ang just to recap, in the aftermath of that incident, Christian Pagaran and Jeco Bangkale have both been ejected. Pagaran from Quezon, Bangkale from Mindoro. Topeng Lagrama has also been ejected for a disqualifying foul. Lagrama was also teed up earlier. And Bambam Gamalinda was also teed up because, baka ma-technical si Bambam Gamalinda in the unfortunate event for Mindoro. But, yun na nga. It's quite a handful.
Yes. And there'll be suspensions, right?
Yeah.
On the next games. Indeed.
And that is, I think, I know Topeng and Christian are important players, but Jeco Bangkale, oh boy, with this Mindoro rotation, very short. Kailangan siya dito. Kailangan.
Yeah, especially as you go up against the other guards of the Huskers.
Opiso with a strong finish. That third quarter is in the books. I don't know. What a quarter that was.
Oh, yeah.
Very eventful. Highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. Quezon took its biggest lead at 10 points. A lot of things happened. A couple of ejections. 3 ejections, by the way. 2 technicals. And still have 1 quarter left of this 1 versus 8 matchup.
A heated quarter so far.
May dunk pa pala.
May dunk pa.
Sorry,
Oo.
may dunk pa.
Huwag natin kalimutan yan.
Huwag natin kalimutan yan. Yung paglipad ni Christian Pagaran. We go into the 4th with Quezon on top by 6, 62-56. Still have 1 quarter remaining in game 1 of your best of 3 South Division quarterfinal series between the Mindoro Tamaras and the Quezon Huskers, the reigning South Division champions. And the first time playoffs participant in the Mindoro Tamaras.
And they clearly understand how much this means to them. But LJ taking that three to start the quarter for the Huskers. Sending a message though.
Yeah, and LJ has 9 points. 9 points na si LJ Gonzalez. And guess what? 999.
Oh yes. Pwede ng shopping mall yun.
Pag 10-10, kakatapos lang.
Double-double.
Kakatapos lang. 9 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists para dito kay LJ Gonzalez.
And Axel made the mistake of, getting hit by that screen of Simon Sandagon, and that was all the space that LJ needed to knock down the three, as if sending a message to everyone, hey guys, I'm still here.
Yeah. What a game so far from LJ Gonzalez. Another all-around performance. Opiso will launch the three and rattle that one home.
Same play.
That's 10 assists para kay LJ Gonzalez. Closing in on a triple-double, 7 points para dito kay Jason Opiso. Bam Bam Gamalinda trying to answer. No. Quezon already with its biggest lead of the ball game at 12. Gonzalez.
Spain action here.
It's with Jason Opiso. Judel. 5 on the shot clock. Gab puts the ball on the deck, looking for Simon. The shot clock will run out.
They're too unselfish at that moment. Certain players I thought already had a shot. Jason Opiso had that three, didn't go for it.
Sorry. 10 na pala ang rebound si LJ Gonzalez. Just got an update with their stats team. 10, 9, 10, 10. Pero tapos na.
Tapos
ang 10, 10 na sale.
Oo nga, tapos na. Tama naman.
Baka
Okay.
pwedeng mahumabo sa 11-11.
11-11. Tama naman.
Bam Bam Gamalinda.
Sorry na, hindi ako masyado ma-online, kaya ngayon nasasakyan ko na.
Check mo yung
check
ano. Buksan mo yung app mo kasi.
Oo.
68-58. LJ Gonzalez goes to Judel Fuentes, the one-hander. That's a specialty. Judel Fuentes, 13 in the ball game, 12-point lead for the Huskers.
The graceful leap and that good make by Judel Fuentes. Oh my goodness.
Magat back to Sidorifa. Joseph fires. No. Magat goes down on the floor and there's a foul away from the ball.
Boy, and Mindoro's really got to dig deep now, especially on their guard rotations. Comboy is now coming in. He's got to produce. Because in this game has got an 0 out of 3 from the three-point region. He's 1 out of 6 overall from the field. You got to be shooting better than that if you're Comboy. Being the lead scorer for the Tamaras. And you got to help out Bam Gamalinda as well.
That's a miss from Comboy, who has really struggled in this ball game. Comboy only 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting.
That was a clean look though.
Oh, pero nakaagaw si Ino and Inigo will lay it in.
Unti-unti lang to. You still gotta, continue to defend, make your shots on your end of the floor. You have a lot of time if you're Mindoro, but this has to be collective if you want to beat the Huskers.
Gonzalez, 5 on the shot clock for LJ. He'll fire. That's in and out. And a sportsmanlike foul has been called on Will Gozo. Referee Edmar Avis pointing to the monitor that he has to review it. And Will Gozo adamant that he did not do anything.
We got to see that because we were really focused on that shot attempt. Didn't see action down on the floor. Yalaga on the box out. Ooh.
Oo. Well, he planted that right elbow on the shoulder of Tibayan.
Looked like a forearm too, right on the...
Yeah. I think they will confirm the call. Yes, they do.
It was a sportsmanlike foul on number 0, Will Gosum, for excessive hard contact.
Yeah.
Third foul on Will Gosum.
I say rightfully so.
And you hear the groans from the crowd.
Uminit kasi mga huling patapos na ng third quarter. Hanggang sa nag-spill over na dito sa ng fourth. But again, if you're Mindoro, you're down 10 and you've been good on the free throw line, you gotta make them. Oh man, missed the first.
So 1 for 2 para kay Tibayan.
Boy, after going 15 of 20 from the line itong Mindoro, the free throws have been still the main source of their scoring.
Inigo to Comboy against LJ. Comboy forced that one. It hit the rim, pero bola ng Huskers. Judel. Gonzalez has it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Look at Inigo and Judel Fuentes battling for position.
And I feel Judel's been wanting that one-on-one against Axel.
I think Judel has really picked his spots very well in this game. Tsaka pag ngayon, kita mo, he really wants the ball now.
Yeah, he's asking for it.
They go down low to Minerva. The drop pass. Banal with a double clutch. To not find the mark. Inigo. Trying to shake off LJT. Bayan underneath. There's a foul on Will Gozo.
That's a tough matchup right there. Will Gozo and Jonas Tibayan. Both very hefty and both very physical inside.
Very agile. Parehong player na yan.
Indeed.
Substitution. Simon Santagon for Will Gozo. And the line for 2, Jonas Tibayan.
Tibayan misses again. There is rules of Paula Mindoro. 32 free throws.
Oh, yes.
24 of 32 for Mindoro.
That's for the most part where they've been scoring from the line.
Judel Fuentes. Binigay kay LJ Gonzalez against Inigo. LJ.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul.
Referee Francisco calling the offensive foul on LJ Gonzalez. And guess what? That is only his first turnover of the ball game.
How impressive is that? When he tried to create against Axel, that dip of the shoulder right through the chest of Axel. Tatawagan talaga.
Oo, may experience din yung parehong tama raw yun.
Oo nga, no?
Sa FEU. I mean.
That's a travel.
Benes took an extra step.
And you see how Bam Gamalinda immediately tells everyone, forget about it, go down. Defend na lang tayo. Which to me is the right mindset. You're only down 8 against the number 1 in the South.
Diego Dario has returned in place of Judel Fuentes. expect Jadel to be back a little later. Banal with a getaway.
Ooh. Strong drive by Banal.
And a big collision with Tibayan.
Pushing well, number 27, Jonas Tibayan is third.
Iba ang Gab Banal na nakikita ko. Alam kong
Joseph Sidoripa replacing
yung Gab Banal na to, ito yung naalala ko talaga dati. You know, that rip and that strong attack to the cup.
Gab Banal!
He had his mindset. He was really gonna attack strong, going to the rim.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, sa subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Gab, still the leading scorer here for Quezon with 15 points, all coming in the first half. Split at the line, 16 in the ball game para kay Gab, 9-point lead for Quezon.
Matter of fact, there was a point in the first half where he really was the only answer of the Huskers amidst, you know, all those free throw makes of Mindoro.
9-point game.
Boy, this defense is causing a lot of time on the shot clock of Mindoro.
And Hierro is there for defense as well. He was able to get the steal against Sidoripa. Dario. And Sinigo. Sandagon with the pick. Jego attacks. Labas kay LJ from downtown. Got it! LJ Gonzalez with a triple-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists para kay LJ Gonzalez. Tibayan trying to answer. No.
Really shot making ang nagiging challenge dito sa Mindoro. That made 3 by LJ, but you gotta give half of that effort to Diego Dario, making that good read, keeping that ball alive until he found his shooter in LJ Gonzalez.
LJ, a triple-double in game 1 here. 12 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists.
Yeah, he took it without hesitation, yung 3 na yun kanina.
Got it in rhythm as well.
This now is a game that has turned out for Mindoro that if you don't make your free throws, it'll be tough.
You have no chance.
Agree. Tsaka ano, yung field goal makes nila nag-dip rin eh. Imagine a plus 12 in attempts for the Quezon Huskers. But a plus 22 on free throw attempts for Mindoro. That's been the difference right there.
And quite impressive because kahit yun na nga yung plus 22 yung free throw attempts, they're still in the lead. By 11, Dario Sandagon puts it back in.
Well, that's the Simon that they're gonna need to dominate inside the paint, especially of offensive rebounds and no dribble putback.
76-63. Gamalinda against Magbohos. RJ.
That's the pin down.
Comboy pops out and nails the 3. That is his first triple of the game. 5 points para kay Ino Comboy.
And that's the action that Ino Comboy's been waiting for on the weak side of the floor. And I felt that was the first time they've had a clean pin down for Ino.
Banal. Down low they go. What a pass. Got Banal. Ooh!
Call that an offensive?
Huh? Offensive foul? I thought Vince had position there.
I thought he had him sealed as well. That's right.
Yeah.
I thought he had him sealed.
You see how smart Banal is there? He had an option of Jadel Fuentes.
Yeah, that ball fake up top and that look away for that curl under by Vince Magbu. That was very little.
I don't know about that call.
I don't think that was a foul.
RJ. Atake. Banal was right there. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Ramirez against Jadel Fuentes. RJ inside. Ball is loose. Picked up by Bam Bam Gamalinda. It's down to 8 ang lamang.
One of the very few times that you see a couple of field goals in succession for the Tamaras. But that was a tough make for Bam.
Sandagon inside. Ooh. Almost a travel. LJ for 3.
Oh, that was a foul.
That will go against Magbuhos. I think he got hurt in the process as well. And that's number 5 on Vince Magbuhos. That's the 3rd player na nawala sa laro for Quezon after the 2 ejections earlier. Well, he lost his balance. Parang natapilok yata siya.
So parang yung tulak niya is para maklear yung paa niya.
Oh.
It's not really for the rebound. He wanted to clear that left leg. The good thing is walking back.
Yeah. JP Sarao not suited up in this ball game. Oh, look at the disparity in the free throw shooting. 25-34 for Mindoro. Only 6 of 10 for Quezon.
This clearly shows you that in any game, you can't just rely on your free throws. You also got to make your field goal makes and not allow your opponents to be very efficient on the floor.
6-point game. The Huskers have requested for a timeout. That is their second to the last timeout. They're up by 6 against Mindoro. 2:27 left. Comboy and Judel Fuentes. We mentioned that this matchup could determine where game 1 goes, and right now Judel has 13, Ino has 5, and Quezon is up by 6.
A matter of difference, John, is picking your shots, which I feel Judel has done better than that of Ino.
Gonzalez picks up his dribble. Banal fires a 3! What a big shot from the former MVP.
And Joseph said the Rifa knew that hurt. By the way, his expression after that made 3 by Banal.
Ang bigat ng binitawan ni Banal na 4 of 7 shooting from beyond the arc. And look what happens. Quezon with the stop. LJ Gonzalez.
Now leave him on an island. That's all you need for the Huskers.
Against Magat here.
He likes this switch.
That's an easy shot. That's an easy shot. And that's his shot. LJ Gonzalez. As soon as he stepped out, that in and out dribble to drift away from Magat, you knew that was going to happen. This was the 3. This was big time from Mr. Banal, ladies and gentlemen. And then here, Magat all alone against LJ, single coverage. Pasok yan.
And that's all the space he needed to go to his footwork, to chase for that open space and knock down that shot.
Quezon up by 11, minute and 28 remaining. What a timeout called by Coach Jerick. Gonzalez, no, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 12 assists. Let's get that one out of the way. But the previous timeout,
That three.
yeah, they were up by 6.
Oh, man.
And then the 3 from Banal, and then the basket from LJ Gonzalez. Maybe the nail in the coffin here in game 1. Ramirez loses the handle, recovered by Comboy. He'll fire and hit!
3 points.
Humihinga pa ang Mindoro Tamaras dito.
Oh, 8 lang to. May chance pa. Now, importante, makakuha ka ng stop and then umiscore ka sa kabila.
81-73, Gonzalez. There's RJ Ramirez. There's a switch.
Same switch.
Gonzalez gets it to Fuentes. Yes! What a play again by LJ Gonzalez to Judel Fuentes, who has 15 points in the ball game. That is assist number 13 para dito kay LJ.
And every time you bring in Marion Magat on that two-man action involving LJ Gonzalez, I'm sure the Tamaras knew that they were in trouble.
And that should do it. Uy, nakaagaw pa si RJ Ramirez, but he misses the layup. Rebound by LJ Gonzalez, and that's rebound number 11 for LJ.
You see that smile on LJ as he was going down.
The triple-double. Special game para kay LJ Gonzalez. And the W as well in game 1. Opiso spreads the ball out wide. Fuentes trying to bank in the 3. Comboy in a rush. LJ had to give up the foul. I thought LJ was trying to get away.
I thought that was very minimal contact.
Yeah. 6.9 seconds remaining. Mindoro calls its last time out of the game. We will be right back. Mindoro with possession. Oh no, may 2 free throws pala si Ino Comboy. We'll see what happens here. Banal, Judel Fuentes, LJ Gonzalez. Top 3 scorers for tonight. Gab. Ang kwento ni Ray Dixon sa akin. No? Gab Banal, smartest player on the floor. Para kay Coach Jerick, no, minsan binibigay daw talaga na lang yung board pa kay Gab para ma-explain sa kanya mga kakampi minsan of what the coaches want to see. So, ang ganda ng mga tidbits na binibigay ni Ray Dixon of Quezon Huskers social media team. And Mantagle will dribble this one out, and the Quezon Huskers draw first blood in this best of 3 South Division quarterfinal series. The number 1 seed, the defending champions in defending South Division champions are on the board. 83-74. Manalo sila dito on their home floor in Lucena. A lot of heroes for Quezon. Banal had a spectacular first half and finished it off with a very, very composed performance in the fourth quarter. Judel Fuentes picked his spots, and boy, did he pick his spots very well. He finished with 15, but the star of the show, LJ Gonzalez, 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists. He is our best player of the game. Only 1 turnover. Also has 1 steal and 2 blocks. What a performance from LJ Gonzalez para sa Quezon Huskers.
And that to me is really just hunger to get into the playoffs. Impose himself on his team without really asking for so much, allowing the others to play. And that to me is just the special value that you get out of an LJ Gonzalez.
Another all-around game, another all-action performance from LJ Gonzalez. The Quezon Huskers are on the board 83-74 in this best-of-3 series. Let's go to Lyra Punsalan.
Congratulations, LJ. Grabe yung intensity ng game. Mindoro really came out hungry tonight. Ang init, ang pisikalan. May mga na-disqualify pa. But you were all around with your triple-double performance. Paano mo pinanatili yung composure at focus mo?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God at binigay niyo yung panalo sa amin. And nagpapasalamat kami sa lahat ng fans namin dito sa Quezon. Kung wala kayo, wala rin kami dito. So sobrang thankful kami and sana suportahan nyo pa kami hanggang matapos tong season.
At LJ, how meaningful is this win for the Huskers, especially sa ganitong klaseng matchup na napaka-emosyonal at physical?
Unang-una siguro, sumunod lang kami sa game plan namin, nag-stick lang kami and talagang nag-usap-usap kami nung practice namin, one game at a time. Yung mindset namin, papasok sa playoffs, talagang sobrang nakafocus kami sa mga gagawin namin.
At ito pa lang ang start ng playoff run ninyo. May mga gusto ka pa bang pasalamatan, especially sa mga Quezonian na nandito ngayong gabi?
Binabati ko nga pala yung family ko sa Isabela, mama ko, papa ko, kapatid ko, yung mga kaibigan ko sa Isabela, tito ko, and yung tito ko sa Australia, si Edmar Corpus. And binabati ko nga pala thank you kay Gob Helentan, Boss RD, Kong Mike, Doc Kim, Mayor Ralph Team, and hi to Malik, Kobe, and Calix. And binabati ko lahat ng mga Quezonian na pumunta dito and maraming salamat nyo. Sana supportahan nyo kami.
Maraming salamat and congratulations, LJ Gonzalez of the Quezon Huskers. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Lyra. And Coach Mike, huwag ka munang umalis. Mayroon pa tayong playoff bracket, okay? Quezon and Jensen on the board in the south and north. Abra and Caloocan also getting game 1 of their series. In the north, we resume on Wednesday with San Juan and Pasay taking on each other in starting their series in Nueva Ecija. Yan po ang laban natin. 4 p.m. magsisimula. Note, 4 p.m. No, hindi po 6 p.m. Ang 6 p.m. game will be Pangasinan against Nueva Ecija, a matchup that has so many subplots as well. So yan ang ating South Division quarterfinals. 3 versus 6. San Juan versus Pasay. 7 versus 2. Pangasinan versus Nueva Ecija. So, wow, what a start to the South Division playoffs here in at the Quezon Convention Center. For my partner, Coach Mike Perez, Lyra Punsalan, our courtside reporter, and for all the men and women making up our team here dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, maraming salamat po. Ito po si Dev Tupa saying good night from the city of Lucena in Quezon Province.